Okay, Hanger. Um, I'm going to describe the essential plot. A hooker is pregnant, and her pimp wants her to get rid of the child. She decides to kind of go into hiding so she can give birth to the baby and try to get like a regular normal life. He decides that, you're not going to run away from Leroy. And that's where the title Hanger comes in from. Yes, he kills her while at the same time performing a back alley abortion using a hanger. Now, I should have to note that I have better video quality than this movie does. It is done undeniably gritty. And this is really over-the-top, bizarre, like freak exploitation movie. There's nudity normally for very little reason. There's bizarre, disgusting acts. Somebody takes a diarrhea poop on somebody. Someone else eats a once-a-month treat. There's bizarre rape scenes in it that are almost thrown in there for the sake of, hey, you know what, let's have one of the freaks dress up like Santa Claus and Mickey the other two freaks and then rape them, and then when those two freaks find out who it is, they'll beat the crap out of this guy and, like smash his skull in. I'm remarkably indifferent to this, even though it had, bizarre violence, an over-the-top storyline about an aborted fetus that didn't die growing up and seeking revenge on the pimp who tried to kill him and his mother. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Apparently, Ryan Nicholson, the person who did the directing for this, has done a lot of movies that are all just these kind of ridiculous low-budget schlock gore fests. And if you want to see that, I mean, the schlock is pretty decent. You can tell every now and then they're stepped on like a mask, like a blood pack underneath it. But for ridiculous low budget, and really, once you read the synopsis for it, here, I'll read this is what Netflix has. Ryan Nicholson directs this savage exploitation film that follows the vengeance-fueled rampage of Hanger, the now-grown survivor of a bungled back alley abortion who returns to punish a pimp for forcing his mother into the procedure. I read that and I kind of went, this is going to follow into one of two things. Either it's going to be like ridiculously camping over the top, and the fact that it's about the abortion survivor fetus growing up and killing people while working in another bizarre factory full of freaks. I mean, that's it. I was on watching and I was like, wow, you know what? I really don't feel anything. I mean, I think the women were hot. I didn't think that the violence was over the top. I just thought that the dialogue was, in most parts, you're kind of like, really? Did this guy just watch like the angry video game nerd and then just take, all those crazy bits of dialogue that he has and then throw them into a movie? I mean, if you are an exploitation genre fan and you want to see like some savage beatings, yeah. What really hurt this movie is that when it finally comes down to, okay, will Hanger finally get to, get the revenge on Leroy, the pimp who killed his mother? And to be honest, with the whole movie based around that, him getting his revenge on him, the revenge is kind of weak. There was more violence than to other people except for the main villain of the movie. And, that's Hanger.